Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about impression techniques in implant. So let us start our discussion with the question from the dental decks, and the question is, if one of the steps in fabrication of your implant restoration is attaching an analog to the impression post and then seating them both into the set impression material you have made, and the options are open tray impression, closed tray impression, either of the above and none of the above. So let us try to solve this question with the discussion. So first let us start our discussion with the impression techniques in the implant. So the impressions are mainly of two types, that is implant level impressions and abutment level impressions. So the implant level impressions are of two types, that is pickup or open tray impression and transfer type or closed tray impression. And then moving on to abutment level impression, abutment level impressions are also of two types, that is direct technique and indirect technique. So pertaining our discussion to the implant level impressions, so as we have discussed, implant level impressions are of two types, that is open tray impression and closed tray impression. Open tray impression is more accurate for multi-unit impressions and closed tray impressions are less accurate for multi-unit impressions. So first let us discuss about closed tray impression. So in this technique, impression copings will remain in the mouth on removal of the set impressions. And after the removal of the impression copings are transferred to the impressions and then cast is poured. So the impression copings will be transferred to the impression after removal from the mouth and then cast is poured. Let us now see the indications of this technique. It is mostly preferred in restricted mouth opening, and it can also be preferred in limited access areas, especially posterior areas, and it can also be preferred in patients who have severe gagging. So now let us see how the closed impression technique will be done. So first we need to transfer the indirect screws, and the important point which has to be remembered is the retaining screw should match the height of contour, and the holes on the top of the screw should be blocked out to prevent the impression material from going into the holes. And then the light body should be poured against the transfers and the full arch impression is taken. And then we need to unscrew the transfers from the implant, and the implant replica is attached with the same retaining screw. And finally we need to transfer to the impression with the replicas attached. So there is not much need to remember all the technique. The important point that has to be remembered is impression copings will remain in mouth after the removal of the impression, and then it will be placed after impression is removed and then cast is poured. And the indications are restricted mouth opening, limited access areas and severe gagging patients. So now let us discuss about open impression technique. This technique is also called as pickup impression, and this is mainly used in case of larger number of implants and in edentulous patients. So the open tray technique will reduce the effect of implant angulation, and it will also prevent the deforming the impression material upon recovery from the mouth. So this impression is also called as pickup impression, and it is mainly used in the case of larger number of implants and in edentulous patients. And this technique will mainly reduce the effect of implant angulation, and it will also prevent the deforming the impression material upon recovery from the mouth. So let us now see the technique briefly. So first we need to transfer the direct screws with the long retaining screws, and then we need to prepare the custom tray with the holes, and the important point is the hole should match the transfer. And then the impression should be taken with the light body around the transfers, and then full arch impression has to be taken. And then the tray has to remain in the position, and the retaining screws should be unscrewed, and then the tray is removed. So tray has to remain in the position and the retaining screws should be removed. So after retrieval of the impression, implant replica should be connected with the transfers, and finally screw the replicas with transfers. So in this technique we usually transfer the direct screws with the long retaining screws, and then impression will be taken, and with the tray in position we will unscrew the retaining screws, and then we will remove the tray, and then we will connect the implant replicas with the transfers. So in this technique we usually try to replicate the exact implant position. There will be minimal errors in the implant angulations, and we can also prevent the deforming of impression material, and the position of the implant can be exactly matched. So I think with the discussion we are clear with the question. So in the question it is asked that analog and the impression post are seated into the set impression material. So after the impression is set, analog with the impression post will be placed. So this kind of technique is closed impression technique. So in the closed impression, we will take the impression first, and the impression copings will remain in the mouth after removal of the impression also, and then the copings will be transferred to the impression and then cast is poured. And the correct answer is closed tray technique. Whereas in open tray technique, the impression is taken with the screw in position.